Supreme Court of South Carolina is sending a man back to jail after releasing him. His name is Droid Price. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison after unaliving a former football player, Carl Smalls Jr. in 2002. Now here is where things get interesting. Droid Price was released for helping correction officers find a dangerous inmate that was missing in 2017. Also for helping corrections officers during a fight in 2010. The legality of his early release is what's being called into question. The court hearing for his early release was a complete secret. There was no explanation given for the early release, and the records were sealed from public view. And this was all done without a public hearing or notifying the victim's family. And these are some of the aspects that are believed to have broken state law. Once the Attorney General found out about this, he filed a motion to have his release vacated and have Droid Price sent back to jail. And the Supreme Court obliged. In a 3-2 vote, they said Droid Price should be sent back to jail. And he will be. Arguments that people are making for him to stay out of jail are simple. He was an informant. The records were sealed. Now that the records are unsealed and he's getting sent back to jail, everyone knows he's an informant, which is essentially a death sentence for him. But the opposing argument is that the victim's family was never notified, and they should have been. Actually, they're right to be notified about any changes to anything that's happening in their case.